All right, guys, this is DJ Wolf. Of course, the podcast is DJ Wolf Live here on YouTube for all to hear. TV. All right, got a couple things on my mind here. First of all, I gotta turn this thing on heat down, man. My car, I know it's cold out here and stuff. That's the first thing. First thing come to mind. I was thinking about something, man. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna go on a little bit on the limit and say this anyway. Our culture's in serious trouble, folks. Right now more than ever. You got this quote unquote anniversary of the insurrection that happened last year, that law enforcement still has not punished those guys to the fullest extent of the law yet. And then here's the crazy part. I was watching the news and there was a lawyer came on. I don't know if he was a lawyer, if it was just some random lawyer that was talking about it or whatever. But he was like, oh, well, many of these guys are charged with low-level crimes. These are low-level crimes. Now, you going to tell me, and I've been in the military, okay? Many of these guys that were doing what they were doing out here during this insurrection were ex-military. And you got some, forgive me, folks, you got some damn nerve to talk about they were low-level crimes. Let me remind your dumbass, okay, that one, this happened on government property, and two, you should have been automatically charged with destruction of government property, all right? And three, you should have been charged with trying to do bodily harm. But they try to dumb down it. Everybody on the planet saw what happened last year during that 2-hour insurrection. Okay? Everybody. All right? Every damn body. That's what ticked me off. Every damn body saw what happened. All right? It was as obvious as 1, 2, 3. Cameras was everywhere. Thousands of guys and women were out there doing what they were doing. Okay? That was completely all wrong and all against this country. That was obvious as could be. To me, what they did was an act of treason. Yes, I said it. That's my personal opinion on it. To me, what they did was a complete act of treason because it was against the government and you attacked the government physically. Okay? I don't want to hear that, oh, they were low-level crimes. I bet you if those guys were black guys doing that shit, it wouldn't be no low-level crimes. I know that for a fact. You know damn well if they were black, you wouldn't be saying that. I can guarantee that. Oh, but these were low-level crimes. Get the F out of here with that. I don't know what I'm saying. That low-level crime BS. Come on now. You guys ought to know better. You guys ought to know better. No damn low-level crimes. Fuck out of here. That's what pissed me off. I'm like, how you gonna say that they were low-level crimes? These weren't no low-level crimes. You want to dumb it down to low-level crimes because these guys are part of the Proud Boys, whatever the fuck they is, and these other organizations. I mean, man, come on now. The law was not intended for poor people to have justice in this country. I've noticed that. And definitely not for black folks. The laws in this country, particularly them kind of laws, were made to be adjusted at will for white folks. That's a known fact. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I'm not trying to be racist or what they call, what's another word? But anyway, I'm not trying to be that. I'm not trying to play a race card or anything. I honest to God, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just calling it like it is. Okay? I think the race card's been played more by white folks than any damn body. Here you go. Black folks, the moment black folks stand up and verbally fight back at the system, they say you're playing a race card. White folks, when they know they did a crime, they say it's low-level crime. That was no low-level crime. You made an attack against the government of the United States. Come on now. Was nothing low-level about that. They were low-life, but it wasn't nothing but low-level about it. I don't know where the hell they got that bullshit from. I'm like, I'm so ticked off about that. I really am. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Low-level crime. Bullshit. I'm sorry. It is complete bullshit. Did I say bullshit? Because it is. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I really didn't mean to get wound up like that, but I had to. You know? These guys are no good. They stand for everything that's rotten in this country. They really do. What they did was not justice at all. It was injustice. Okay, you mad because your guy didn't get the votes that he got. This is a guy also messed around with votes during the time he ran against Hillary Clinton. We all know that. And no one said a word about it. Okay? But as soon as your boy lost, y'all in the uproar. Y'all ready to tear up everything. Based on his own command. Literally. And you telling me they were low-level crimes? Really? It just... I'm so frustrated when people tell straight-up lies. Because that was a straight-out lie. That was a straight-out lie. I'm sorry, folks. It was a straight-out lie. Low-level my ass. You know? Oh, my God. You know... That, I question that, and I question this COVID thing. You know, they got 3 or 4, really 5 different types of COVID vaccines, and they keep going back and forth. Well, Moderna might be better. Oh, maybe Pfizer's better. Oh, Johnson Johnson just one shot, blah, blah, blah. Then I heard Johnson Johnson is not as effective as the other 2, even with one shot, you know. Then they going back and forth about the boosters again, you know. It's just too much, man. You got teachers quitting. They can't. When teachers tell you, you know, and teachers, you know, are good sports about what they do because it's what they love, what they do. It's their passion. Even though they don't get paid worth of shit. And they got to a point now. Hey, many of them are already talking retirement. I can't get mad at them about it at this point, man. It's frustrating when your back is against the wall. And no one is there to help you up. It's sad. Kids now are not getting the quality education they should be getting. That's extremely sad. You know? And it's also a crime to me as far as I'm concerned. They're absolutely not getting the education they should be getting. They're really not. And yes, I faultly blame the government on that. You know, but that's another whole story. It's just so much stuff that's going wrong here, man. So much. It really is. And it's a shame that it is and still is. And there's not much being done. They say there is, but it's not. Not to me. You know? I mean, seeing these kids out here now, not getting the quality education, not being around other kids, that's damaging. You know? Schools are there for kids to learn how to socialize with other people. And I'm not advocating, oh yeah, the kids need to go back to school right now, but we should be doing everything in our power collectively as a nation, as a world, to make sure our kids get the best of what they need. It's heartbreaking, you know, when you see that. Kids can't be around other kids because of the complexity of this the complexity of this disease. Because really, you can hear the frustration in my voice. Because I really am. It's the adult problem that needs to be fixed by an adult so children can have a future. You know, because right now I'm sure many of them aren't even certain about it anymore. You know, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. All right, guys, that's all I got for right now. I got more to say about it in another podcast. It's DJ Wolf.